Welcome aboard. At VANOORD you can count on having a challenging international work environment and participating in extraordinary projects. We develop unique solutions for our clients all over the world. Marine ingenuity is the premise for all our work. That means that everything we do is characterized by inventiveness, cost awareness, sustainability and safe work practices. This permits us to achieve an optimum value for our clients. I want to draw your attention to safety in particular. We work with large vehicles and vessels that entails a great deal of risks. By ensuring that we work under safe conditions, we can keep those risks to a minimum. Let's be honest, we all want to go home safely at the end of the day, don't we? A precondition to working on our ships is strict compliance with our comprehensive work safe program. Our track record shows that our accident rates have been steadily declining for many years. We do not view that as a justification for relaxing our vigilance on safety issues, and we need your efforts to continue improving our safety record. Work with us by watching these safety films to improve our work environment, and let us help you to develop your safety awareness.
Welcome to VANOORD Daima Yard, Ras Al Khaimah. This is where Daima provides safe storage and effective inventory management, safe layup of idle equipment, an entire spectrum of wear parts repairs, steel fabrication services, ship repair, procurement and logistics services, not only for the region but to different projects worldwide. This induction video and orientation will deliver important instructions related to safety and environment. It is important for you and for the safety of everyone to know the do's and don'ts at Daima Yard. That means all the staff can perform their work safely and we can keep the risk of incidents to a minimum. Safety of self and co-workers is the prime priority, which is to be kept in mind while working in the yard. Daima Yard is situated in Ras Al Khaimah, UAE, and it is 140 kilometers from Dubai by road. The yard entry is a very welcoming process. Upon arrival, you will have to report to the security, wherein your full details should be entered in the entry registry. A visitor's card with number will be given to you. The main gate security will guide you to the main office. If you have a car, you should park your car in the parking lot in front of the main office. Parking facility is provided in the main parking lot. Prior permission from the yard management is required to park in the premises other than the parking lot. Reverse parking is mandatory, since emergency exit is easy and quick that way. Daima Yard consists of outdoor storage area, office building, workshop and a warehouse. The workshop and warehouse is situated besides the office building. Across this road and about 100 meters is the jetty. Yard management is open to all queries related to safety, health and environment and are happy to assist you in case of any related queries. The yard management unit consists of yard manager, Mustafa Abu Rob, yard superintendent, yard supervisors, HSE officer, procurement and logistics officers. Technical superintendents serving the stationary equipment are also part of Daima Yard Management System. The work system is 6 days a week from 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. The office building consists of the office, the conference hall, canteen, labour welfare facilities. The canteen in the first floor provides standard lunch. Break time is 12 to 1 in the noon for lunch. Clean clothing is mandatory in the canteen, so coveralls are not permitted. The ground mess rooms are available for labourers. Tea and coffee are served in your table during working hours. Here in this yard, attendance tea card system is followed. The security officer will fix attendance tea card with your visitor card number in the yard entrance tea card panel. As you practice when you enter in the office building, you have to register in the reception visitors book, and you are welcome to join this 10-minute safety induction video. During your safety induction, if you are intending to do any work in the yard, you will get 2 T cards. One card to be inserted in the In column at the yard entrance T card panel, and the second T card will be used at the gangway if you attend any vessel at the jetty. You have to shift your card from In column to Out when you leave the vessel or the yard. If you complete your work at the yard, you are requested to pick up your T cards and return to the security officer at the gate. Before leaving the induction room, please collect a folder from this rack. The folder contains the following documents related to the safe working in Dymer Yard. Dymer Yard Safety Induction Leaflet. This leaflet contains emergency contact numbers, Dymer Yard safety guidelines, Dymer Yard safety plan indicating the position of assembly points and first aid kits. Induction leaflets are available in 3 languages, English, Hindi and Arabic, for better understanding. VANOORD say yes to safety guidance. Before starting your work, you must read the VANOORD Say Yes to Safety guidance. This contains works frequently performed at VANOORD and the rules you should observe at the yard when performing your work. Last-minute risk analysis card. The LMRA card is a convenient way to analyze the possible risks by 6 simple questions. After reading this card carefully, you can start your work. Different work permits are issued to you while working on the yard, depending on the scope of work. This work permit is issued by the yard supervisor or his deputy. These permits includes hot work permit, lifting permit, entry to confined space permit, diving permit, working at height permit, permit for working on electrical isolations and mechanical isolation permit. The yard supervisor or the captain issues the permit for working on a vessel depending on the situation and as per the VANOORD safety procedures. The work permit should be displayed in the permit location at all times and must be able to show when requested. The copy of the permit is always kept by the issuer. After the completion of work, the original must be returned to the HSE officer and copy to the issuer, so that the staff know you are no longer on the site. The validity period is indicated in the permit itself. In an emergency, call the 24/7 emergency contact in the telephone list that is available in the induction leaflet in your folder. At Dymer, we have 2 different alarms, fire alarm and H2S alarm. If you hear any of these alarm signals, please proceed to the nearest assembly point and wait for the instruction of Dymer response team, and they will tell you what to do. As per the yard safety plan, there are 3 assembly points. Yard floor plans at various locations also help you to find the nearest location of the first aid supplies. Safety signs representation for firefighting, first aids and assembly points are placed throughout the premises. To achieve utmost safety in the yard, the basic step is to make sure that everybody wears their personal protective equipment made for different types of job carried out on the yard. The standard protective personal equipment which must be worn by everyone outside the office are safety helmet, safety shoes or boots, and high visibility clothing. Depending on the type of work, you will be asked to wear supplementary personal protective equipment. This will be discussed with you and recorded in the work permit. While working on or close to water, and if there is no adequate protection, always wear a safety gear such as life jacket. It applies to instances where you move from one equipment to another. Any accidents or mere accidents should be reported immediately to the yard management. Any unsafe situations or natural incidents during work, immediately stop the work, identify the source of the happening, and report it to the yard management so that necessary action can be initiated. proper actions will be taken by the yard management to clean everything up. For continual improvement, we encourage everyone to fill up the observation card for any kind of observations and submit to HSE officer. A competency certificate will be required for operating any of the yard's heavy equipment and machineries. You must submit the certificate to the yard management before using one of the equipment/machineries. Daimler Yard is strictly applying VANOORD safety rules. Any violation might lead to a penalty, which may result in removal from the yard. Daimler is a smoke-free work environment. Smoking is not allowed and shall only be permitted in the designated area. Using social media is prohibited during working hours. Telephoning is allowed within limits, providing that safety is not tampered with. The maximum speed on the site is 20 km per hour. In Daimler, waste management standard applies. Waste should be delivered separately to manage waste to its final disposal. Using alcohol or being under the influence of alcohol or drugs is prohibited. If found, you will be removed from the yard immediately. Photography is not allowed unless prior approval from the yard management. Public urination is prohibited on hygienic grounds. Use the sanitary facilities provided. If you have any questions, doubts or comments, you can always contact the yard management. Thank you for your attention. We share the benefits of a safe workplace, and that is our #1 priority. VANOORD wishes you safe working at the Daimler Yard.